Now for the last step, all we have left to do is to glue these little bitty details on. So for the first one, it's just that front piece. It's this long strip of white, and it's going to be the piece on the Vans that is basically this front portion that runs right along here from the side. And if you look at the maquette that I already finished, it's gonna be this portion that runs along the side. So we're just gonna take that white piece, get some glue on it. If you have a glue stick, it's a little bit messy. You just run it along the top. And then we're gonna take that, make sure that it's flipped the correct way, which means with these, just like on the Vans shoe, going down. And that's just gonna go right along the front. Actually, my glue is already drying out, so let me put a little bit more. Taking that, and I kind of just eyeball what center is, and before I glue those all the way down, I can move this across, and then just going to glue those down, press those edges down. This side's coming up a little bit, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little more glue. And then that is done. And it should just look, you can't really tell, but you see the little detail there, and it just goes along the front. And our last step, very, very last step, is just to take our little tiny Vans logo that goes in the back of the shoe. I mean, if you've seen Vans before, you know they always have their little skateboard on the back. Just hides the seam pretty much. Doesn't hide it even that well, because I can still see the full seam, but that's all it's meant for. So we're gonna do the same thing with ours. Now, tiny little Vans logo, just gonna place it on my fingertip with the logo facing out. So I'm gonna glue just the plain white side. And then I'm gonna take that right there, and I'm just gonna stick it along that seam just to try to hide it. Make sure it is leveled. And there, mine's a little off because my seam is a little off, but there it is, right there. And then we're done with our Vans shoe maquette. Cute little paper shoes. And now you're ready for cardboard shoes.